Welcome to When Creativity Knocks All-Star Designers Summer Series.
And I'm going to show you how to do a great back-to-school project. Okay, to get started, you're going to go ahead and cut this great die cut from Sizzix. It's really a lot of fun, and I enjoyed coming up with a couple different ways to use it. And it is scored, so you do want to break the little score lines just a little bit like so. And I'm just doing this before I paint it because you do need to get into the little cracks when you paint it. Like this. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, let's take this out of the way, as I went ahead and I took Deco Art's chalkboard paint, and I actually painted it, and it painted really nice on this chipboard. The chipboard is also from Sizzix, and it comes in really great packages for you to use. This is the back side, so I didn't really feel I needed to paint there. Painted both sides of it, and make sure you get the edges. And like I said, in those little crevices, you want to make sure you get some black paint in there. Once I did that, I went to my composition book. I cut a 3-inch piece of the Rolex in red, and I'm going to adhere it on with 3-in-1 from Beacon. Once that's setting up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this fun sticker from Buckle Boutique. It's their little rhinestones. Love them and having so much fun. And I never knew I was really a bling girl, but I guess I am now. They've convinced me. Just right along, measure a piece that fits along the binding, like so. And then I'm adding 2 more little strips on each side of the Rolex, just to give it that little extra piece of bling. Now I'm going to come back, I'm just going to push this out of the way, and I'm going to bring my little chalkboard piece back. Now I decided I wanted to do an embellishment across here. So what I did is took a piece of copper from Merc Art, and this is about 1.5 inch wide, and you can write whatever you want on this. So you can do create, or if you want to personalize it for the teacher or whoever you're giving it to. So you're going to press it like this. You're going to turn it over, and you're going to go inside, and you're going to press again, and then you're going to work this out. So what happens is it gets relieved, and then you keep working back and forth, and it gives a really neat texture. Then along the edges, I took this great other little tool from Merc Art, having so much fun with them. Just roll that right along the edge. I put 2 dotted lines next to each other, and once that was done, then I'm going to just bring this back in real quick for you to see. I attached it. Now be sure to put some of their paste on the back side so this does not concave in. And then, of course, here we go, a little bit more bling on each side. You just want to attach a little piece of Velcro on each side. You can use hot glue or any Beacon product. So when this opens, opened it up. Now to see how I got this little piece of chalk on, it was really fun. I used a little bit of the Buckle Boutique gems. Just put those right along. It held the cord on. And what I did is I took this, before I glued it together, I used a hole punch, and I hole punched a hole right here I'm sorry, I hold the hole punch right here, so, and then tied it on, and then I just hot glued like that. And then when the string's attached, it goes inside here, it closes, then I hot glued the whole piece right onto the center of the book. Now, if you've never used chalk paint before, here's a little tip. You do need to season it. So basically what you do is you take the chalk and you rub the chalk over the whole thing. Then you just take any kind of a cloth, wipe it off, and now you can write anything you want. So on this one, I know the kids don't like this, but back to school. I'm going to show you one more really fun thing. This will actually come right off your memo book, and I'm going to show you how to make this piece. Go ahead, cut yourself another piece from the die cut. And I did cut off this piece because I'm not going to use this. I went ahead and measured my board right across the end of the box of colored pencils, a box of 24. You're going to use your craft knife, cut along the ends, on the side and on the back. Then this will just slip right off like so. Now, before we close up this box, we are going to cut ourselves a 1-inch piece of elastic, and we're going to hot glue that elastic right on the inside of this box. Once that sets up, bring your elastic, make sure it doesn't twist, and you're going to hot glue the elastic right there. Once that sets up, we're going to take our colored pencils and we're going to hot glue our colored pencils right over the top. Then another little bit of hot glue right along the edge. A little bit more hot glue right on the inside. And we're going to close that box up. Just give it a second to set. Once it sets, we're going to go back to our red Rolex, cut a piece that fits on the top. You want to cut a piece that fits on the side and a little piece that fits actually on the bottom of the colored pencils. Remember, this colored pencil box is not coming out again. Now we're going to put some more hot glue right along that edge, all over there. And we're going to close that box up. Once it's closed, I'm going to go back to the Buckle Boutique. I had traced this off ahead of time. I'm going to adhere that to the edge just like that. And then you also want to put another little piece along this back edge. So let me bring the piece in to show you my finished one so you could see this a little bit better. So here's the Buckle Boutique here. Here's the Rolex on the bottom, and the side. The back doesn't matter because it's not going to be seen. Now I'm going to go back to my composition book, Buckle Boutique, beautiful diamonds here. And then I'm going to add this on. So now it's ready to travel. We're almost ready to go back to school. We have our color pencil holder with the elastic, and then we also have our little chalkboard on the front. Before we're ready to go to school, we need to sharpen those pencils with our Westcott I-Point Orbit, and get a ruler and some scissors, and the kids are ready and off and running.
That was a great project.
I really loved it. Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
And pin us on Pinterest.
Find us on Instagram too. And don't forget to go to our website, sign up to receive our weekly newsletter, and then you're automatically entered to win a prize package full of product from all of our series sponsors.